came to rock, and no place else but Fox knows how to do it NASCAR style. Boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys! Hey, now, here we go, race day. Don't you be going slow. Keep that pedal down on the floor. Push it to the top, can't take no more. Then hey, set the flag, game down the air for the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly screaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello everyone, we are here today at Richmond Raceway for race number 3 of the ARCA series as we're underway during qualifying in Richmond. Right now Michael Crafton has the pole. The ARCA on track right now getting qualifying laps. It's 11. Brock Pack is also on track, but it's along with Jim Battles. There's not really records on the racetrack right now. His laps, as each driver gets 3 laps to set their fastest lap time. Record Richmond Raceway. It's brand new. I think they added front stretch stuff, and they've added some secondary walls that weren't there before, so a little bit different, but mostly same Richmond track wise, but not to go on board with him. Driving the glut. Well, actually, record is out, and we're grinning today. And your pole position will go Crafton for 7 machine. The 09 machine. Right? Right there. As we are ready, here we go at Richmond. Let's go take a track info here. 0.75 miles long for turn altitude of city of Richmond, country of the United States. So, going on tonight in track temp and temp, 74 degrees air temp and 70 track temp as we are rolling here. Air change really not great, I believe. Not see on as there's some chilling up in the outside, so there might be some bits here. As go, it's gonna be 80 laps here today. And sorry about that. 80 laps here today at Richmond. Should be a fun one. Michael Crafton gonna take us along here as we're gonna take a quick look at your qualifying grid. Michael Crafton in first place, Rob Keneally second, Tyler Tomasi third, Blaine Atkin fourth, Harrison Chandler fifth, Jalen Battle sixth, Ethan Sanfilippo seventh, Chad Adams eighth, Wolfgang Hoffman ninth, Brock Packard 10th, Eric Keplinger 11th, Matt Moran in 12th, and rounding out the field, Alex Corson in 13th. So, field about 11 are on the track right now, 2 of which have not grid. Harrison Chandler and Alex Corson. I don't believe they disconnected, but they might have. Corson, I know, was having internet issues, something like that, but he's the only one gone. But we are about to race here. The green flag is almost out, and there it is. We are racing here at Richmond. We head down to turn number 1. Michael Crafton takes the race lead. Right now we're single file down the back straight away. The Harrison Chandler did start from the pits there. He's all the way back there in 12th place. Right now, still looking strong on the front straightaway as Michael Crafton has a demanding lead right now. Only about 2/10 over Robert Keneally, but he was one of the fastest people in qualifying. And right now, him and Robbie are pulling away from Blaine Atkin, but Blaine got by Tomasi as good. How about that? Right now, we have a car in the pits. It's Wolfgang Hoffman in the pit lane there. Check out what happened to him. Oh, looks like he just hit the wall hard on the inside, but he got reset safely. Right now, these top 4 have really pulled away from the rest of the field as Ethan Sanfilippo is getting passed by Jalen Battle as Jalen looks to the inside there. Jalen isn't gonna. Ethan Sanfilippo into the wall, and Jalen Battle gets by. Wow, that was a hard hit with the outside wall. I feel like, and he doesn't look like he has too much damage on that right side, but Robert Keneally looking to the inside. Michael Crafton side by side on the back. Crafton holding strong on the outside. He's not really pinching Robbie. He gives him the lane, and Robbie gets to the inside. He takes the risk lead against Michael Crafton. Wolfgang Hoffman using his fast pair coming back on track, so it's gonna be 3 laps down. But if he gets a few cautions, and he'll be lucky enough to get back on the lead lap. But right now, battle for the race lead, shaping up to be a good one. As this top three have really separated themselves from the field. Tyler Tomasi's still sitting there a little bit ways back, but he still can charge his way up there. He's pretty decently fast. We've seen from him in most of the races. Right now, this top three really pulled away from the rest of the field. Back to Jalen Bow. It's been a few races since we've seen him in the series or the league in general. So it's back here at Richmond as Ethan Sanfilippo goes wide. It's Eric Kelblinger qualifying, I think 11th possibly, if I can remember. He's up to 7th place. He had some connection issues last week at Phoenix. But right now it looks like his connection's pretty decent as up to 7th. Chad Adams also behind him, a second back. But here comes Keplinger to the inside of Ethan Sanfilippo. Oh, almost contact there. I think there actually was. Looks like Ethan got into the right rear of Eric Keplinger, which almost sent Keplinger, maybe actually not Keplinger around, but almost sent Ethan up the racetrack a little bit more, and he would have hit the wall. Battle for the race lead continues on. You guys are mostly single file, but one mistake from Robbie could really shape this thing up. Robbie was your last week's race winner. He's had some pretty good success in all the series. He won USA a few days ago, and also before that he won Bristol last week in the Street Stock Series. But Michael Crafton right on the back bumper of him. Michael did not get a good exit. It looks like he went a little bit higher than wanted to. Like, kind of got a little bit tight on the middle to the exit. But right now Robbie has a commanding lead, about half a second, as Michael really messed up in turn 1 and 2. Tyler Tomasi still back there, about a second away the top 3, and then Jalen Battle also back there. Chad Adams looking to the inside. Ethan Sanfilippo. Sanfilippo gets a really good exit. Chad still looking to the inside. Chad hugging that yellow line. He's gonna try to get a good exit. Try to get to the inside of the 83 machine. Not gonna be able to do so, as he's working his way. Turn 1 and 2, he's gonna try to maybe get a good exit here. Doesn't look like he's able to make anything happen in 3 and 4. Matt is gonna try. Run is gonna try to chase down Brock Packard, his driver, I should say, or teammate also. But right now, it looks like Brock blinks out a little bit there. He is back. Matt takes a pretty high line, gets pretty tight on exit, but also Brock got really loose there. But right now, Chad Adams got by Ethan Sanfilippo, but Ethan's gonna maybe look for an inside move here. Not gonna attempt it, just not there enough. Right now, Robbie Keneally still has about a half a second lead in front of Michael Crafton, but Michael also has about half a second lead on his driver behind, Blaine Atkin. Right now, these drivers are the same distance from each other. So, there's a caution as we got Chad Adams on low. As it looks like Ethan and Chad got together there, possibly. Chad got a little bit loose on entry, and Ethan corrected right up into Chad, and those two tangle against each other, and obviously caution was thrown. We can have a look on the inside view of Chad's car and what he saw here. He was just trying to let Ethan by, but Ethan snapped loose and overcorrected into the wall, and we'll go on board with Ethan Sanfilippo there. Like he just got a bit loose and oh, just overcorrected, and he actually didn't get too bad of damage really. I don't know if he really wants to use his fast. Actually, I don't think you would use your fast repair for that, but we'll see here. But as we have a caution on lap 20, about lap 20, and see if these drivers do elect to pit, and it looks like they will. Oh, Michael Crafton almost hit the outside wall there. As pit lane check, not bad there. Probably didn't need the camera though. Right now, looks like Robert Keneally, drivers that sails Ethan Sanfilippo and Harrison Chandler gate out. So we'll see what these drivers are going to be doing, as they do look like they're going to be taking 4 tires there. And oh, Michael Crafton blinks for a second there. Wolfgang Hoffman gets his lap. Oh, it's so close on the exit, but Robert Keneally will be able to get him here unless he has a penalty. And order is the same, but Jalen Battle got by Tyler Tomasi on the race at pit road on the exit, and if Chad Adams got his they use his fast repair there, he did, I believe. Yeah, he had a 15-second stop, as I actually had a 21-second stop, so he must have had some sort of damage. Backpack could 25-second stop there, as even Sanfilippo elects to stay out even with his damage. So is Harrison Chandler. Could be an interesting strategy called by him. Maybe get some track position. And he also did start from pit road, so I don't know if he was maybe saving some tires there, and you might think he still has some good tires. But we'll be right back and be ready for the green flag. As we are going green right here, as looks like Ethan got a really good restart there. Harrison did not get as good of a restart as he did. Right now, Ethan Sanfilippo has the race lead. Robbie Keneally right behind, and that's good. That bad restart by Harrison Chandler is going to really slow down Michael Crafton. But Ethan blocks low by Robbie. Oh, he gets a little tight. Oh, Robbie! He locks her down. Robbie Keneally gets it back going. But Wayne Atkin gonna be trying to take the race lead here from Ethan Sanfilippo. Wow, what a turn of events. Robbie Keneally goes all the way to the back of the field. I don't think they touched. Oh, there goes Ethan. Ethan into the wall he goes. As we're gonna take a quick look at what happened between him and Robbie. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't really have a good camera angle, but it looks like he got really loose on the exit there. Side. Oh, that was some bad netcode there. but Bob can only have to charge his way through the field. But right now, looks like Blaine Atkins is gonna be your race leader. Michael Crafton gonna try to maybe pass him here. He got a really good run on the exit. Still a single file between these drivers. It looks like Blaine got really loose on the exit, but foul for fourth is also heating up. Eric Keplinger, Chad Adams there. Jalen went a little bit wide in 1 and 2. So Eric Keplinger to catch back up here. Or catch up more. Actually, not. He's already caught up, but. Crafton right on the back bumper of Blaine Atkin. Will he do anything here? With about 50 laps to go. That was Michael. I would maybe just be a little bit patient, wait for Blaine to possibly make a mistake and not force the issue too much. Oh, they're really close against the safety barrier wall, as you can see from that camera angle. Only about probably a few inches off of it. And so from my experience, obviously, I don't really drive the ARCA car in the official series, but in the Cup cars, they went to Richmond and it's very loose on the exit, but obviously it's nighttime conditions, and I don't know if it's as loose as the Cup cars, but it definitely seems like it's a little bit loose, especially on the older tires. But we have reached the about 30 lap mark with about 50 laps to go here at Richmond. Alpha fourth is still relatively close. They're all within a few tenths of each other. But Brock Packer gonna look to the inside of Harrison Chandler for this 7th place position. Like Brock kind of slid on entry, but Wolfgang also to the inside of him. Oh, Brock goes to the grass. He got really loose on the exit. Seems like as he almost wow. That was really interesting. There we'll go back a little bit. It seems like he got really loose on the exit. Yeah, indeed he did. He just got snapped loose and round it went on him. But Tyler Tomasi is closing on your leaders. He's about a tenth faster than these guys last time by. It looks like Chad Adams had some problems there. We'll go back a little bit. Looks like, he got really loose on the apron. He kept off the wall. Very impressive by him, as he is still in 6th place here. Right now your top 5 have really separated themselves from the rest of the field, but Michael Crafton, Blaine Atkin have not left each other within about probably 5 car lengths in the first run there. Massey wasn't closing in last time, but a little bit faster than these drivers, I feel like. But here comes Michael Crafton to the inside. It's going to slow him down. It's going to allow Tomasi to maybe catch back up as he's pinching him hard. Crafton loosened him, but you can see through the cockpit, you can see his gloves, blue gloves, moving that wheel. But that's going to allow Tomasi to really catch back up to these guys. They're still side by side on exit. Blaine's not giving up this race lead. Side by side, but it looks like Michael gets the position. But will Blaine do the crossover? Yes, he does, but he gets loose while doing it, but he's still there. Now they're side by side heading to turn number 1 and 2, but now Blaine has the inside line and the advantage. But Michael pinches it was off. Blaine gets loose on the exit. Wow, what a battle for the race lead, but Michael sends it down in there. Blaine, contact made the leaders. Blaine saves it. Wow, what a save. But here comes Tomasi as Blaine washes up the racetrack. That's gonna bring everyone back up into the race lead battle. Michael finally gets the advantage as of now. Yes, he does. Wow, what a battle between these drivers. And this is only with 40 laps to go. Great short track racing here at Richmond. Looks like Harrison Chandler exiting pit lane. He might have. He's. Wow, he almost hit Tyler Tomasi. They're battling again. Blaine gets loose on exit. Very close between these drivers, but Harrison Chandler, I think he might pit with newer tires and trying to get his laps back. He's 2 laps down right now, but that's going to allow Michael Crafton to pull away. He's still side by side with Blaine Atkin. That's going to bring everyone here, and here comes Chandler battle behind. Eric Kiplinger is not too far back from him. And here's Robbie Keneally right here. He's bringing a big charge from the back. He's all the way up to 6th place now. And Michael Crafton has really pulled away from the rest of the field. But here comes Tyler Tomasi to the inside of Blaine Atkin. And he's going to take Jalen Battle with him to the inside, possibly here. Jalen's not there yet, but will Blaine look for the crossover move? He does indeed, and he's going to the inside, which is the preferred line here at Richmond. But here comes Jalen to the inside of Tyler Tomasi. Jalen gets it done, and Tomasi, will he look to get Jalen back to the inside? No, he doesn't, but here comes Jalen to the inside for a second. Jalen Battle, he has second so far. Side by side on the back. And he slides up a little bit. Not clear yet. But he will be now. Jalen Battle works his way up to 2nd place. But here comes Eric Keplinger. He's really gaining on these guys. The last lap he gained 4 tenths on these drivers are really battling. As Blaine Atkin looking to the inside yet again for the race lead. I mean, not the race lead, 2nd place. Michael Crafton is way up the racetrack there. About 2 seconds ahead of these drivers. As there's a slow car, I think that's Chad Adams on the apron there. Who gets in the way of Eric Keplinger. Still there? He's still side by side. But right now your race leader, Michael Crafton, has a pretty big margin on these drivers behind him that are really battling each other. As we are past halfway here at Richmond. Jalen Battle still trying to work that inside line of Blaine Atkin. As Blaine almost hit the wall, he might have hit the wall on the exit of turn 2. Oh, Jalen gets loose on the exit. That's going to allow Blaine to get a good run going into turn 1 and 2. But here comes Robbie Keneally. He's only about 2 seconds back from Eric Keplinger. Really close the gap as Blaine gets really loose on exit. And still trying to fight hard on the inside. Tomasi is right there, and also Keplinger is still gaining some sort of time. About 10th a lap. As Jalen Battle still doesn't have the advantage. He's getting really pinched down by Blaine Atkin, and he just can't do much to do it, to pass him. And he has the preferred line, but Blaine can just pinch him down as much as he can. But Jalen gets loose again on these old tires. He's going to try to block Tomasi. Tyler Tomasi still on the inside, but here comes Eric Keplinger. Robbie Keneally back there. You can see him in the distance. Looks like Jalen finally clears Blaine, but will he get loose here? Looks like he doesn't, and he will clear him going into 1, but here comes the 76 of Tyler Tomasi. Gonna try to maybe do something here on Blaine Atkin. As Blaine gets really loose on exit. And he gets loose on entry. He locks it up. He goes wide, and he's losing 2 positions as he falls back to 5th place. And Robert Keneally right behind him to try to chase down. He's 4 drivers as Blaine goes way wide into the outside wall as he overcorrects it. Gets it back going though as that's Brock Packard also spun out on the apron there. Go back to the battle for 2nd place. Tyler Tomasi and Jalen Battle. I think Harrison Chandler got by her leader, Michael Crafton. Looks inside the 38 car. Back in on pit lane there. Battle for a second. Still raging on. These two drivers battling each other. Tyler Tomasi and Jalen battle. 25 laps to go, or about 26 laps to go. Laps are winding down. This has been a very quick race. We've only had one caution here. Tyler using that yellow line. I think he used a little bit of the apron trying to help him turn a little bit in the middle of the corner. I think Robbie really killed his tires. Only a few hundredths of a second faster than the guys in second and third. He's about a tenth faster than Eric Kelpinger. He may be able to catch Kelpinger here in the closing laps, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to get by him, as his tires, he's had to go from the back to the front, and he obviously locked up his tires after saving his race car, which really hurt his tire degradation, killed his tires. So right now he's doing really good. Fifth place is a very good finish for him after the circumstances he had to go through. But right now, battle for second still is on. As I think there's a car slow down. It's Brock Packard on the apron there. I think he's maybe letting the leaders by, or did he have a repair his car? As we've had a few people that had to repair the car. It's Wolfgang Hoffman, Ethan Sanfilippo, Harrison Chandler also pitted. Others. Right now, Jalen Battle pulling away from Tyler Tomasi. As looks like he has a little bit better tires, or just he's better on older tires possibly. But right now, Tomasi just is staying with them. Not really gaining, but not really losing much. But it should be interesting in the closing laps. Oh, we have this car sideways. Brock Packard, as he saves it. You have a lap car in between these drivers. Yeah, Matt Moran, as he lets Tyler by. So we're gonna do a little cockpit action here inside of Tyler Tomasi. See what it's all about driving Richmond, especially during the race. As that's a few laps in the cockpit view of Tyler Tomasi. Jalen Battle continues to pull away from him. Robbie Keneally is really catching Eric Kelpinger here. The story today is Matt Crafton. He's led 31 of the 63 laps so far. He has Harrison Chandler right in front of him. He is getting a little bit faster in here, about half a cent faster than him last time by. We'll see what it is this time by. Same, about half a second. Jalen Battle really pulled away from Tyler Tomasi. But it's Chad Adams into the inside wall, and he'll keep going. As right now, not too much action's happening on the racetrack, but Robbie Keneally still trying to chase down a top 4 finish. Right now he has a top 5 finish, with a very good result from him. But that 4th place finish would really help him in his hunt for a championship in the ARCA series, if he does decide to run full time. as it's really been a bad day for Wolfgang Hoffman. He was having a really good season. Started off winning the Charlotte race here. I think it was a second to last lap move, or basically second to last lap move, yeah, on Harrison Chandler in the final corner to win it. And right now he's struggling in 9th place. Obviously, he spun out on the. I don't think it was the first lap, but it was the first 5 laps into the race, and just struggled since. Not the best track for him, but 9th place finish isn't the best. I think he finished 5th place last week, possibly. Ethan Sanfilippo. Down pit lane, you can see him right there. Harrison Chandler gets lapped by Michael Crafton. I believe he was already lapped. He laps down now, but before he was 1 lap down. But gonna be trying to chase down the 38 car. I'll have a track ahead of him. It's gonna be a very tough challenge for him to track him down and pass him. I don't think it's gonna be really possible with about 10 laps to go, but anything can happen. As we saw at Phoenix, I don't think Alcorson was gonna get a top 5 finish after having a really good result, a top 3 finish actually, 3rd I believe, but a few incidents kind of cost him top 3 finish. But also Alex Corson not in the session. I think he was having an internet issue possibly, or something like that. But gonna have he had start the race. He had a few problems of his own. Eric Keplinger in 4th place, but here comes Robert Keneally right there, trying to get that 4th place from Eric Keplinger. Robbie was about 2 tenths quicker than Keplinger last time. I think this should be a relatively one-sided battle because Robbie's just so much faster than Eric Keplinger. But last time by, Keplinger ran a pretty similar lap than Robbie, so it could be a fight here. Robbie got a bit loose on exit, so did Keplinger, as Keplinger still warmish on entry. As Robbie right behind him, trying to get a good run. They're all within 1 car length of each other, 2 car lengths at least. Depends on what part of the racetrack you're on. On entry, they're a little closer than on exit. 5 laps to go. This is the battle. The closest battle on the racetrack as Robbie really sends it down deep in there. Compromises exit speed a little bit. Last few laps, he hasn't really gained on Keplinger, but Keplinger gets a bit loose on the entry, gonna allow Robbie to catch up here, but Chad Adams also behind them, has a little bit fresher tires as, oh, Chad Adams around onto the grass, so is off the racing surface there, but 5 laps to go. Robbie Keneally gonna try to get that 4th place position off of Eric Keplinger. As it looks like the gap is continuing to grow as Keplinger is found some pace possibly, maybe, but Robbie continuing to show his strong suit. Trying to get a good entry, but he's right there, but Keplinger goes to block. Oh, he gives a bumper to him! As they spin each other out, and Robbie Keneally has to back up the racetrack. Looks like Robbie gave him the bumper, trying to go. He might have picked up the back end, maybe. Top of you. Ah. Well, Robbie went wrong thing. But Robbie had such a good run on exit, he was trying to do something there. I just picked up the back end. and also send Robbie around. As drivers are gonna elect the pit. I think Michael Crafton elected the pit there. I believe, yes, he did. Jalen Battle also pits Tyler Tomasi. There, Keplinger pits. Matt stays out. Robbie is a lap down. We'll be right back after this. As we are back here at Richmond Raceway, I think, yeah, that is what it's called. So Michael Crafton right now gonna be your leader. Jalen Battle in second. Tyler Tomasi in third. Brock Packard isn't fourth. He's actually a lap down, but a couple here in fourth actually. But this goes off, and Michael Crafton gets on the gas pedal, and we are green here for the first green match record of the day. Going on to turn number 1 and 2. 3-car train on the bottom. And Michael Crafton is your leader as of now, but looks like Jalen gets a big shove by Tomasi as Jalen, he actually didn't even get loose. He just kind of dealt with it, but white flag in the air this time by. Tomasi might give him another bump and run here, possibly here. Keplinger in fourth. No one really gonna battle with him as Brock gets really loose on the exit. Tomasi got maybe get to the bumper of Jalen. He tries. Jalen gets a bit loose on the exit. Not gonna be able to do anything as there was side by side. At the line, Jalen Battle gets it as Matt gets fifth. Keplinger fourth. Wow, what a finish for P4, as they were almost 2 by 2. Actually, no, that was Robbie Canoli. Actually, yeah, that was for fourth right there. As Jalen Battle got the position for a second. What a finish between these drivers. Tyler tried to give him the bumper on exit a little bit, but wasn't there. We got a really good exit. I think he just hit Jalen a little bit in the back end, kind of slowed him down. But wow, what a finish! This Michael Crafton's gonna be your race winner. Burnout trade, yes, right there, as it is Burnout right there, and we will be right back for post-race interviews. As we are back here at Richmond for race number 3 in the ARCA series, we're gonna interview our top 3 here. We have a race winner Michael Crafton. Excuse me, Michael, you got a copy?
Yeah.
So you had a really good race. They qualifying pole and you led the most laps. And how you get it done?
It was a good run. Really just trying to save. Didn't think we'd have that many cautions, which we didn't, because there wasn't that many cars. But it was a good race. Just tried to save tires, and thanks to everybody for racing me clean.
You had a really good battle with Blaine Atkin. What were you thinking during that battle, and what were you trying?
We were just trying to make it really interesting there. But really didn't think I'd get into them, so that kind of scared me with that right front damage. But I don't guess it made a difference. But it was just really, I was trying to pinch him down as hard as I could because I knew the outside was kind of a little bit better, trying to get around him because I knew he got back up under me on the crossover there. I was just trying to pinch him down and get around him there.
Yep. Anyone you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
Yeah, I'd like to thank y'all for putting this on. Thank you for broadcasting and everybody back at Craft and Motorsports.
Congrats on your win here tonight,
Thank you.
Michael Crafton for row 909. We're gonna bring in. Don't have our second place. We'll bring in our third place finisher, Tyler Tomasi. Tyler, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
So you had a pretty decent race tonight. Obviously P3. So definitely good in the results tab. What do you think of tonight's race?
It was pretty good. Just feel like during the end, 42 really held me up for no reason. It's just pretty much feel like he took our whole shot away to win. But we were way faster on that restart, and I don't know, just 42 and the 44 were using up their stuff in the beginning, battling, bouncing off the wall and stuff. So, and then the 29 came out of the pits right in front of me and almost killed me and everybody. So I don't really know, but it was a good points day because I'm pretty sure the 42 and the 09 aren't running full time. It's kind of like a win.
Yeah, they are not running full time, but they haven't at least. So,
Yeah.
obviously you're kind of like the points winner type thing.
Yeah.
So anyone you like to thank for tonight's race?
Oh yeah, Robbie Kennelly. He did my paint scheme, and thanks to him for also running Tomasi Law on the hood and Tomasi Law Associates, RLS Performance, Catic Real Estate, all my sponsors, all my friends, and all my family, everybody watching, and yeah, hopefully we get to the real racetrack soon.
Definitely. Congrats on your third place finish.
Thank you.
That was Tyler Tomasi, but we don't have our second place driver of Jalen Battle, so we can maybe interview. Wasn't it Eric? Eric Up. So we'll interview Eric Keplinger. Got fourth. Hey, Eric, it's Smith. You got a copy?
I have a copy.
We ended up P4 today, and did not have a great qualifying. You qualified 11th.
11.
Well, obviously, you didn't have any practice, so I don't think that in the broadcast. But I had no practice. So, what was your goal going into today's race?
Just try to survive. And lucky enough, that ended up happening. I can't believe it. I thought I was gonna maybe wreck out or have a bad finish, and none of that happened. I survived. Somehow I just tried to keep it easy all race, just stay out of stuff, not push the car, and I drove it up to P4, and it was close at the end because, Robbie turned me, and then he nearly turned me again coming to the checkered flag. So lucky to be where I am right now. So good night overall. I say it's a win.
It was a very exciting racing between those drivers up front. And like I don't know what lap it was on, but they were racing very aggressively up front. What were you trying to do there, and maybe just wait for them? It was like all three of them were all kind of battling each other. What was your plan there?
I was just trying to conserve my tires, just let them come to me. I knew they were faster than me because they had been the entire race. I had no practice. Uh, just I mean, if I didn't catch them, so be it. I still had time in the race, but I wasn't trying to. I mean, I was trying to get up there, but I'd rather not try to spin the car out trying to catch them. So it's one of those
So
deals.
anyone you like to thank for tonight's race?
I guess all the people working still during this, people helping out and stuff. I'd like to thank you and my fellow competitors as well.
Congrats on your fourth place position, and see you next week.
Thank you.
Keplinger 00. Check race summary. We had a total of 6 lead changes. It was a really good battle between the lead, and also third place was also pretty good. There in the middle, and that last restart was pretty good. And overall, I think that was a really good race. Only 3 cautions, 7 caution laps. We only ran 7 caution laps. That's actually kind of surprising. 3 cautions. Very clean race overall. That is your race summary. And we will be back think we go to Phoenix for the Street Stock Series on Tuesday, and believe we go to USA for the ARCA series. So it should be a fun week of racing next week, and guys, there.